Hi everyone, it's Chef Ron. This is Food Experiences LLC and this is our Eat Well at Home series. Today we're going to be making a great dessert. It's Italian dessert, tiramisu. Probably you've had it already. We have a wine and gourmet party tomorrow and must be an Italian dinner because they asked me to make tiramisu for dessert. So I figured I'd film it for you guys. Very easy to make. Just have to get, I'll go through the ingredients here. I'm making a double batch. So I have 10 eggs because I need 10 egg yolks. I have ladyfingers. Sometimes they're soft. These are a little bit harder, but we're going to toast them anyway, and we're going to soak them in espresso. So whatever ones you can find in the store are terrific. You're going to need a nice deep pan, preferably one with a cover, because when you make this, you want to set it in the refrigerator for 4 to 6 hours, even overnight. We're going to use it tomorrow, so I'm going to make it today. It'll be nice and set. It'll be great. You're going to need a good bowl because you got to whip up some heavy cream. You're going to need some cocoa with maybe a strainer to sift it so it doesn't come out in clumps. Good mixer. You're going to need 2 containers of mascarpone cheese, a full cup of espresso that we're going to dip the ladyfingers in. You're going to need some sugar and some heavy cream. So as we go through it, I'll tell you what all the different measurements are. And we're going to start. We have a 350-degree oven on. We're going to toast these ladyfingers first because that's where we start. We're going to also whip up the cream. We mix the sugar with the egg yolks and then fold that into the cream. Ultimately, that becomes the base with a little bit of chocolate mixed in with it, and we're going to layer them up. It'll be a beautiful and tasty dessert. So easy to make at home if you're looking for a good dessert. If you're having a dinner party or if you're going out to somewhere, this is an easy one you can make ahead of time. Bring it. It's just wonderful. Thanks for watching this video. If you like it, please watch it to the end and consider subscribing because we had a lot more videos coming out, and that way you'll get notice of them and won't miss any. So you can see I've taken the ladyfingers and spread them out on a tray to go in the oven. There's about 40 there. You know, if you have extra, it's probably good to have extra rather than be short on them, so I just filled up the entire tray. We're going to toast them at 350 degrees. I'll show you a picture of what they look like when they come out. So as you can see, they got a nice toast on them just out of the oven. That's going to be terrific. It's going to add some great taste to it. And on the right side, we have 10 egg yolks. And now what we're going to do is we're going to blend in a half a cup of sugar and then both of the containers of mascarpone cheese. Okay, so there's 10 egg yolks slightly beaten in the bowl. We're going to put in a half a cup of sugar. Mix it in good. I'm going to turn it a little lighter yellow. I don't know if you've used Happy Eggs before, but they have the most amazing yellow yolks. This is going to be really good dessert. So mix that well with the sugar, the yolks and the sugar first, and then we're going to put in the mascarpone, and we'll mix that in as well. Mascarpone comes in probably a couple different manufacturers. This is the one I'm using, Belgioso mascarpone, and this one is, I don't know exactly what the size is, but when you put 2 of them together, one is good for 1 batch, but since I'm doubling the batch, I'm going to need 2 containers. So if you take the mascarpone, nothing fancy about this, just get it all out of the container. It's not cheap stuff. As you see, it was $5.29 for that one little container of it. But boy, it's good stuff. Okay, that's one. We'll take the other. Do the same thing. So nothing hard at this point. We're going to mix that in. Okay, we're just going to set this aside. We're going to whip up the heavy cream, and eventually this is going to get folded into the heavy cream as our mixture for the tiramisu. So as you can see, I have a nice, clean, large glass bowl, and I'm going to add in 2 cups of heavy cream. Again, this is double the recipe. So we're going to add 4 of these. These are half cup measures. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now we're going to come back and whip it into light peaks. And once we get to that point where it's fluffy and peaked, we can fold in the mascarpone cheese, and that'll be the filling. Okay, so we're going to whip the cream now. Takes a little bit of time. Now you're starting to see the peaks just beginning. Okay, so that's what you're looking for. Now what we're going to do is take our other bowl that had the egg yolks, the sugar, the mascarpone, and we're going to fold it into this mixture. Little by little. You know what? I'll get this. Okay, so we're going to pour a little bit in and just fold it in nice. Easy. A little bit more. Try not to go crazy and beating out the whipped cream. Just fold it in there. You'll see in a minute. Okay. Finish it off. Now it's nice and we'll just fold it back in. Again, this is going to set up nice when you put it in the layers and then put it in the refrigerator for 4 to 6 hours or overnight. Okay, we're going to come back, we're going to set up the pan, we're going to come back and put it together. Okay, we're going to put it together now. I have a little pan here that I'm going to pour some of the espresso in to help with the dipping. And I'm going to take a little bit of cocoa, put it in here. I'm going to dust the bottom of the pan slightly with cocoa, just a little bit. Then what you do is you just take some of these, throw them in here, get them coated, flip them, and start lining the bottom of the pan. And you just keep doing this till the tray is full. Pour a little more espresso in. They seem to fit better sideways, so I'm going to move them around. That's perfect. Okay. So it looks like 22 fit the pan, and so that I did 40, so I'm going to be short 2. I'll toast 2 others real quick, and that'll give me 2 layers. Okay, we're back. So now we have 1 layer down of the ladyfingers that were soaked in espresso, and now we're going to cover them up with the cream mixture. Good layer, get all the corners. I wish you could stick your finger in and taste it because this cream is absolutely delicious. And it's actually a very light dessert. It's kind of surprising when you taste it. It doesn't overfill you. Okay, so we got the first layer done. Just even it out a little bit. I'm going to take a little bit more of the cocoa and just dust. Okay, that looks good. Now we're going to start grabbing some more of these ladyfingers, soaking them in the espresso, and doing it all over again. Okay, we'll come back and show you when the next layer of cream is going to go on top of these. Okay, so we got the layers, the second layer in. Now we're going to take the rest of the cream and spread it over the top. Now you also understand why I said to probably get a pan that has a cover, because it's really going to go almost to the top of the pan. Seemed like there was a lot of cream before, but we are just going to make it.
So Ron, why are you making this dish?
I told everybody we're going to a party tomorrow, and this is a dish, wonderful dessert you can make ahead of time. Okay, we'll get the last little bit. Spread it all out. We are almost good to go. Last finishing touch is you sprinkle on some chocolate. Now I'm doing this for the sake of the video right now, but probably tomorrow I'm going to have to do a little bit more before we cut it and serve it. There we go, some beautiful tiramisu. I know everybody would love to eat this, but since you can't be here, you need to make it yourself. So again, thanks for watching the video. Hopefully everybody can give this a try. Really simple and delicious dessert. Great to take to friends. Bon appetit. Enjoy.